Welcome in. So today we feel like sharing a little bit. First of all, the openness that we feel. We are feeling that we're feeling very accomplished actually, because we know what it takes to land our genius. We know what it takes and what it feels like for other people to land their genius. And it is a balance that needs to be had every day. Do you hear Gaia's perfection in that? It's a balance. You are driving a ship that's more suitable to what you're doing with your body every day. This does not stop. There is a cyclical nature to the human body. And the mind, the intellect, was not taught this system. And so it has tried to figure it out, calendar month, and everything is a little bit screwy, like there's a lot of things that's messing with people's mind that actually is arbitrary. It's been done deliberately to sort of screw with people, to see how far you can fucking screw with humans. That's a interesting experiment. You know, like how far can you fuck with a human being before they think that, you know? But the thing is, can you pick yourself up again when you have played your little games, and when you're finished, and when you're ready to step up into more spiritual maturity, which goes hand in hand to adulthood, really. It's the same thing. That is spiritual maturity. There has been so much twisted information that's been fed humans when it comes to how reality operates that is not beneficial for people. That's why people are struggling, because they're not taught the full picture. You know, whether it's this, that, or the other, it doesn't matter what it is, actually. The remedy is the same. It is to connect with the truth. That is the way. And the truth can only be read through the body. This is how we heal this planet, is by actually sinking in to our body and completely comprehending its cyclical nature, what it takes to look after a human body. Certain things that there are so many things that is trying to hijack human attention. YouTube is a great example. There is a lot of hijacking with these thumbnails. We like to just let it be exactly the way that it is. Everything is perfect, and we are all moving in frequency every day, every single one of us, whether you want to or not. You're either going around the same things, or you are sort of, oh, this has happened before, and then you keep doing it. That could be some, or some people are learning from it, you know, trying to make sense of it. But in that making sense, once it's made sense of, it's going through the natural healing rhythms of your body, which is the extension of Gaia. Gaia is an energy, very alive, that we are being taught is like the subconscious. And you can never know that. Really bizarre things that is not true. We are meant to make the unconscious conscious. That is our job here. It doesn't mean that we have to be conscious of everything all at once, but when we see something that is not working, then we need to zoom in and we need to use our focus to look at what is not working so that we can finally unkink the kink. Right? So that there is more flow of the energy, because once you have actually with your body corrected a situation, knowing that it's not just about the words, but because you have to do it with the body, otherwise you're jumping over a major learning curve that will you're simply just staying ignorant, thinking that you know better. These are diseases of the mind. These are incorrect ways to use your focus. It's simply seeing screwy a little bit. It doesn't mean that you're crazy. We're all crazy to some extent. Being here, you have to be pretty crazy to come down here as a soul. It is quite a ride, From being, we've been through it all, I think. I don't think there's anything we haven't experienced. And that's why we are receiving so much. We are continuously following guidance, and we are building every single day. We are shifting in consciousness every single day, because the personal development part of building any empire, you have to become the person. Not just the person, but you have to do the thing, and you have to clear the things to become the person that you've always been. It's just been like fluff standing in the way. And so what someone like us do is we just clear away the fluff. Either if you do that directly with us, or you can join one of these Heya live sessions, because they are exactly this. We are joining in a group, all for the same purpose, to clear away what is not you. And that's something that, depending on how much loads you have going on in your family structure, or the thing that you're doing, or the panic with this or that, or money, or whatever it is, just know that whatever you are experiencing has a counterpart in your psychology that you can tackle in your psychology, and then it's gone for good. That means you have to do it through the body. You have to go through the body. Similar example, just so that you know what we're talking about. Very recently, a very amazing being opened our heart again. And in that opening, we discovered that, first of all, the expression of the body was very immature. So we had some correction to do there. And all of this is done as a channeling, as a channeled frequency adjustment, which we are channeling back and forward with this body all the time, because of the connection that we have now with higher intelligence and Gaia. Both are equally as important in order to master this balance where you receive all of the things that geniuses do. And if you have any life, you're most likely going to pick up some debris. And so that's the reason why it is such a good idea to have a practice that you adhere to. You can, and many beings do, sing mantras, and we love that. We have something called the Gaia sessions. It's human energy internal alignment sessions. They are Gaia lives are what we do live every week, and if you wish to join us for free, you can come down here or up here or somewhere. There is a link somewhere around here where you can find out more and sign up for our WhatsApp group so that you can receive when the next one is. All right, this is our gift because we know how to do this. And we are doing this every day. This is how we are moving forward. This is our remedy. And we wish to share it with you so that you can connect with your own genius as well, your own intuition. There are many words to describe this harmony. When everything just works right, when ideas come to you, when the right opportunities come, when the right idea, all of that stuff, it happens there. When all of the debris and the misperceptions are corrected and we see correctly again through the eyes of that true connection. So if you're interested in that, we would love to welcome you to experience that. It can be life-changing for some. If they haven't experienced these, what we do is quite intensive breath work, breath holds, and a lot of guidance and channeling into the holistic perspective where you receive guidance or whatever else that might happen. Healing, spontaneous healing can happen. There's a lot of things that can happen. We are creating the space so that all of your guides can come and work with you. All right, take care, and we'll talk to you again in the next one. Ciao.